Muscle Meeples, and welcome to today's episode. My name is Tim Norris and I will be your host. We have an exciting episode set up for you because we have two special guests. We have Pete Shirey from Simon Games and Sen-Foong, who is a board game designer. We're going to talk with them about what motivates them and what ways they choose to stay fit. For me, it's Sunday. What that means is that I'm going to ride my bike. So, while I take my journey, you guys are going to come along with me. Our first guest, Sen-Foong, is going to talk to us about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, something he didn't mention in the video is that he suffered from a head-on collision years ago, which left him injured. And he also has severe asthma. Has that stopped him? No, it has not. Take it away, Sen.
We're here at London BJJ in London, Ontario, Canada. My name is Sen-Foong. You might know me from games like Akrotiri, Belfort, Korra, The Legend of Korra, which is on Kickstarter right now, doing well. I'm with my really good friend, Tim Fields. Tim, tell us what you do.
I am a level designer / game designer, mainly a level designer at Digital Extremes, and I work on a game called Warframe.
Yeah, so if you guys have ever played Warframe, it's a free-to-play. Yeah. You're basically space ninjas doing really cool stuff.
Yeah, really cool free-to-play game, so much to do, so much to experience in that game. It's been out for, I think, 5 years now, actually.
Excellent. So we're here to tell you guys a little bit about jiu-jitsu in general. Tim, what's your favorite part of jiu-jitsu?
My favorite part of jiu-jitsu is it's a very methodical, strategic-based martial art where there's so much to know, there's so much to learn. It's amazing. Take years and years and you'll never know everything. But it's just when you're rolling and you're grappling and you're learning, there's so much to learn and do and put it all together. It's very cerebral. It's not just physical, but also mental.
I love jiu-jitsu because it's like a chess match.
Yeah.
It's like a game that you play with your body, right?
Yeah.
So Tim and I play X-Wing and stuff like that, and jiu-jitsu's kind of like that. We're planning out moves, 2 moves, 3 moves ahead. Yeah. And as we get more and more skilled in jiu-jitsu, we learn more and more moves to do, right?
Yeah,
and so we have more like cards in our hand, or more. And we actually have talked for many a year about making a jiu-jitsu game, a card game, or like a card-driven app for jiu-jitsu. So if you'd like to see that, let us know.
Yeah.
The more people who want to see it, the more likely we are to do it.
I have something started.
I know.
I started making a game, and I just realized how much work it is, because it is a lot of work, even by yourself, to make a video game, a digital. I have something started, but
maybe we'll finish it. What advice would you give to people who don't know anything about jiu-jitsu? What's one thing you would tell them?
One of the big things I hear all the time is, I want to try jiu-jitsu, but I'm out of shape.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one. And the thing is, you're never going to be in shape for jiu-jitsu when you start jiu-jitsu, no matter how good a shape you're in.
Yeah,
you understand
unless you're like a wrestler,
yeah,
or a gymnast, you're probably not in shape to do jiu-jitsu.
You're going to get in shape by doing the jiu-jitsu, right? And good thing is, when you find a club that you kind of enjoy and talk to the instructor, if you're not comfortable, let them know that. And let them know that maybe you just want to learn some beginner stuff and get comfortable with it before they throw you in to actually do the grappling and the rolling, which is basically sparring, live rolling.
We'll show you some of that later.
Yeah. So just find a club that you feel comfortable with, talk to the instructor, tell them how you feel about it, how you're interested in it, but you're not quite comfortable with grappling and being close to people, and then most instructors are going to be good and kind of help you out and help you learn, help you set a pace for you, so you're not like gassing out 5 minutes in the class, you know what I mean, and then you're not going to enjoy it and that kind of stuff. So don't worry about being out of shape.
No,
you're going to get in shape.
Don't worry about tapping either. So in jiu-jitsu, Tim's going to put a hold on me, So he just puts a choke hold on me, and I go, oh, I'm tapping, right? He's going to let me go. That's that partnership. We trust each other, that if I tap, he will let me go. Yeah. And he doesn't want to hurt me because he needs to get better at his sport, his moves. I need to be in shape and alive and breathing and awake to actually help him out. We have a saying in jiu-jitsu that either I win or I learn. There's no losing in jiu-jitsu. You're really just learning how to do something better or to get out of a situation sooner because you put yourself in a place where the guy got advantage and put an armbar on you or a rear naked choke or something. And so there's a lot of learning and humbling experiences, but in a positive way. We don't beat people down in jiu-jitsu, we build people up. That's a little bit about me and Tim and our jiu-jitsu journey. We've both been doing this for what, 8-9 years?
Yeah,
quite a while,
yeah.
and we love it, and we're never going to stop. We both teach, we both have kids, and our kids, my kids are both involved in jiu-jitsu. Tim's daughter is a little young, but she will be.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of really positive things about jiu-jitsu as a sport. So if you're interested in it, look it up online, find a school near you, get to know the schools, go try it a lot. A lot of them have, one free class. Go try it out. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to have a fancy gi or anything. A lot of places will let you go in like board shorts and a t-shirt for your first class. Totally cool with that. Don't worry about all the equipment until you really decide that that's something you want to do. And I hope it is, because I really like jiu-jitsu, and I think a lot of you would like it too.
Yeah. If you're a gamer, yeah, it's huge. It's great.
We actually know a bunch of other video game designers and board game designers and players who participate in jiu-jitsu across the country. So who knows, you might even meet people who you can play games with after you kick their butt.
It's all cute and fluffy, guys, but come on, fight, 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 fight. Great stuff, Sen. That was awesome. Thanks very much for being a part of Muscle Meeple. Keep up the good work, man. We're all proud of you. Our next guest is Pete Shirey from Simon Games. You also might recognize him as one of the designers of Shark Island and also Delve. Pete's going to talk a little bit about himself and what motivates him to try to stay fit and to achieve a healthier lifestyle goal. Pete, take it away, bud.
So I just got back from the doctor's office, my 3-month check-in, and I have lost approximately 40.5 pounds. Started out at 366 on my journey, and today weighed in at 325. It's not been an easy road. There's definitely been some struggles and pitfalls, but what I can say is making lifestyle changes to better my health has been one of the best things I've done in a long time. You don't have to go whole hog and jump straight into working out 8 hours a day and drastically reducing your diet. A lot of times just small changes in your diet can net big results. I'm very much believe that if you make small changes here and there, they don't hit you as hard and make it easier to do. And just staying active, cutting out some of the late night sweets, maybe being a little more responsible with your portion sizes, not ordering seconds or thirds, just sticking to normal portions, walk a little bit each day, and then when you feel comfortable, maybe start doing some exercise and weightlifting. But even for me, I haven't started that yet. I wanted myself to get down to around 300 pounds before I started working out because I was worried about joint and muscle back pain. So I'm going to continue my diet for the next 3 months, and right around probably November, December, when I hit my goal of 300, then I'll start working out and push for that last 50 pounds. My goal is 250. So I'm good start, well on my way. I had a lot of support from family and friends, having a network of people that really look out for you and help out with your choices, as well as be there for you when you have your cheat days or you have your days when you just don't feel it. And I've had those. I've had my fair share. But you fight through them, and you just look at the end goal, and I really truly believe that anyone can set their mind to it, can get healthy again, and it doesn't require you to completely go all in. Just make small choices, be smart about the choices you do make, and I think that just about anybody can do this. You just got to believe in yourself and have a good support network to help you. And if you don't, reach out to friends. A lot of us are going through this. If you'll notice in our industry especially, there are a lot of people trying to better themselves and get in better shape. I've had a lot of support from those people. Dave Taylor, for one, brought me an entire box of healthy snacks at Gen Con so that I wouldn't have to eat fast food all the time. I very much appreciate the support he's been. Watching your videos, Tim, has been extremely motivating to me. And even within my own company, Michael Chanel, one of our lead designers at CMON, has been giving me a lot of tips on the low carb, low sugar diet. He's been on it and he's had great results as well. And he's been very inspirational for me. Seeing his weight loss made me feel like that I could do it myself too.
Pete, that was awesome. Thanks for being a part of Muscle Meeple, man. I know you're going to be able to meet your goals. And we have hardly nobody at the park. That's a shame, ain't it? So we talked about motivation. We heard from Pete. We heard from Sen. But, for myself, motivation comes from just self-desire. I just want to feel better. I like the way I feel right now. And I know whenever I skip exercising or if I eat things that aren't healthy for me, I could feel it immediately, the impact it has on my body. I begin to feel sluggish. I hate it when my clothes start fitting tighter. I like the way I feel. That motivates me. I don't do any of this for attention from anybody else, and especially not for other women. I do, though, like it when I walk into the room and my wife looks up and thinks, that belongs to me. Before we sign off, we need to feature a special couple, Chris and Cindy Marshall. And as you can see, they're holding their favorite two-player game, Seven Wonders Duel. Fine game. If you haven't checked that one out, you can see the video over on GreyElephant Gaming. Now, Chris suffered from neck and back pain. To be able to try to alleviate that, he began walking, stretching, light weightlifting. He even went to the local Y and took yoga classes. He started off by even doing yoga or stretching on the Wii Fit. Of all places, right? We all start somewhere, don't we? And now he's feeling much better. And as for Cindy, for her diet, she started taking Plexus. She claims that has helped her, cure her sugar cravings and balance her blood sugar. And that now has allowed her to start doing Zumba classes twice a week. Great going, guys. We're all very proud of you. So if you would like to be featured on Muscle Meeple, you could send me a small video clip or just send me a picture of you holding your favorite game to this email address right here, 7bites@yahoo.com. Give me a description of yourself. Tell me what you have been doing for diet and exercise. Remember, the healthier we are now, the better chance we're going to be able to play more games in the future. And that's what we are first and foremost, right? We're gamers. but we want to be healthy gamers, and that's the trick. Start little, start small, and later down the road, we're going to make big impacts on our lives. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.